I've always been like the animal kid, catching snakes and lizards and birds. I think it started when my mom walked me to school one day. There was a pigeon that couldn't fly anymore. You know, I told her that I wanted to help it and take care of it. So she took it home for me while I went to school, and I came back and we nursed it back to good health, and and then it flew away.
Danny Shelton's story is not unlike that of the pigeon. He struggled early, but is soaring today.
All it takes is passion, baby. That's all it takes. Passion.
Miller got drilled back at the 40-yard line as Danny Shelton got in there and made the play.
But his story starts with the one who first taught him how to heal.
My mom married young, and she moved to America with my dad and my 3 older siblings. Most of my younger life didn't really have that connection with my dad. I think it was 5 years old when we decided to move away from him. My mom didn't like how she was being treated in the relationship, and she just finally had the courage to leave.
The native Samoan moved her family from California to Washington.
And she raised all 5 of us on her own. At our high school football games, she was always Mama Shelton, and everybody knew her, and the coaches knew that if they couldn't control us on the field, they just had to call my mom to come down to the field, and she'll yank our helmet down and get our heads back in the game.
Unfortunately, even Mama Shelton couldn't stop what happened to her sons when Danny was a senior in high school.
May 1st, 2011, my older brother was jumped. We ran over to where it took place, knocked on the house and surrounded the house and wanted the guy to come out, and the guy came out shooting.
Neighbors in Auburn say a brewing family feud ended with shots fired. Officers say it started when 2 fights broke out within blocks of each other. Eventually, tensions moved to a home where investigators say one man shot 2 others.
We had 2 older brothers shot, and my second oldest brother, Shannon, Skeevy, he did not make it.
On the heels of this tragedy, Shelton had committed to the University of Washington for football.
I think I was one of the more troubled recruits that they had at the time, arguing with coaches and fighting demons in my head, getting in fights. And the coaches never once gave up on me.
Football was an outlet, but getting his first dog as a college sophomore gave him purpose.
Moni, she's really special. The meaning of Moni is truth in Samoan, and my middle name is Sailile Upamoni. That means search for the truth. And so she's always had that special bond with me. When she was a puppy, I would just travel around with Moni in my duffel bag. She would sleep in class, and everybody around campus knew who Moni was.
His girlfriend Mara knew Moni better than most.
Right after I got Moni, Mara was my partner in that, and she helped me raise Moni.
Moni, come on. Come on. In a way, it helped us mature a lot faster.
Good girl, Moni.
Most people our age would be like, oh, let's go party, but we weren't really into that. We just wanted to stay home with the dogs and feel like parents.
Adding that responsibility on me gave me more of a structure in my life, and I feel like that's really what I needed.
Nothing would ever be the same after his brother, but it was a way of his dealing with a hurting heart.
By the end of my senior year in college, I was the man that I wanted to be, prepared for whatever was going to happen the next 5 years.
With the 12th pick in the 2015 NFL Draft, the Cleveland Browns select Danny Shelton, defensive tackle, Washington.
It was exactly 4 years after the worst day of his life.
Right before the draft, I kind of had like a mental breakdown, and I started to think of my brother. And having my mom there to kind of comfort me and clear my mind, but it was just surreal to take in.
With the support of Mara and his family, Shelton let joy overtake the day.
What should the Browns expect?
the best D tackle. I'm bringing the run stopping and I'm bringing pass rushing.
Shelton stayed true to his word and quickly earned a starting spot on the Browns' defensive line.
That's like a Chihuahua pit bull.
I didn't win as many games as I wanted to, but I was able to keep my head in the game and keep positive.
It takes a special group of people to play in front of this crowd. 0-7 to keep fighting.
Shelton knows all about perseverance.
It's not gonna be easy. Let's go. We gotta keep it going. We got more in us. Let's go, D. We still got a chance, man.
It was tough, but I had the support of my wife and the dogs. It was the brighter part of my days, coming home and playing with the dogs.
Go get it.
Today, the Sheltons are parents to 4 dogs.
The dogs definitely are like the highlight of our lives. We treat them like our kids.
Are you gonna poop or what?
There's Moni, Daddy's little girl. Juicy is our husky. She's also the diva, the brat. After that is Mojo, our first boy. He's a husky mixed with a Malamute. He's the athlete in the group, in the pack. Then we have the French Bulldog, Juju. He is the proposal dog.
Not only did he propose with a pooch, but the beloved dogs were part of their wedding day last February.
Us 2 and the 4 dogs were a family, so of course they had to be in it.
It would have been weird not to have the dogs.
So beautiful.
In 2018, Shelton got a fresh start with the Patriots.
I've kind of seen it as a great opportunity for me to grow as a player and kind of just better my skills.
As for the dogs adjusting to their new home,
Wherever we go, they're always gonna make it feel like it's home for us.
I'm the furry Shelton's dad.